give you Oklahoma's starting lineup right before first pitch. Of course, you've got Trey Gamble, the senior, leading off, starting in left field. Camden Johnson at third base, another left-handed bat. And Brendan Brock batting 3. And the cleanup, Jackson Willits.
Yeah, a little story behind Jackson Willits. He got suspended during Saturday's matchup against Texas A&M for a supposed bat flip. This is his second game back since that suspension. Looking to get back with the bat here.
Yeah, batting 5th, Dayton LaChance, the catcher. Nolan Stevens, the DH. Connor Larkin at first base. Kyle Branch at second. And Jason Walk in center field. Looking to be drawing a lot of free passes for the Sooners here. On the mound for Southeastern, midweek game. Nick Toops has started most of the midweeks for Southeastern so far this season.
Yeah, every midweek this season has been the starter, Nick Toops. Last one was at South Alabama. It was pretty rough. 1 inning, gave up 4 earned runs, 5 total. Walked 1, 2 strikeouts, only pitched 1 inning, and it was just a complete bullpen game after that at South Alabama. A loss over there in Mobile. He's looking to rebound tonight and perhaps have a legacy game of his own against a 8th-ranked Sooners.
Yeah, it's looking to be a bullpen game for both sides. Michael Catalano taking the mound for the Sooners, 9.35 ERA, but we are moments away from first pitch. Toops going to deliver to Trey Gamble.
Trey Gamble, a senior, batting left, 367 average on the year. A lot of power in these bats for the Sooners.
Squared back from laying down a bunt, and it's strike 1 called by our home plate umpire, Chris Simons. Also, you got Kobe Vitrine at first, Forrest Ladd at third. 0-1 delivery. That one high for ball 1.
Yeah, if Toops wants to stay in this game long, because Coach Bob will leave him in for a lengthy time, he's got to command the zone and command his breakers just like you see there.
That one missed the zone. That's a 2-1. Nice day at the ballpark. A little cold, a little windy outside. It's been wet, windy, and wild all weekend here in Hammond. That one called a strike, count even at 2.
Yeah, a bit surprising weather here in Louisiana. But we're used to the cold at this point.
I don't know about used to. It's different. 2-2 from Toops. Called strike 3. Down goes Gamble, and Nick Toops starts things out with a backwards K.
Yeah, Logan, just like I said, if he can command those breakers against Oklahoma, he can stay in the game long and possibly keep his Lions in. As you see here, just a nice slider. Gets right there at the knees. Great frame by Blaze Priester.
We have 4 lefties in the lineup for the Sooners today. Up to bat now, Camden Johnson, third base junior, batting .353.
Yeah, these top 3 hitters for Oklahoma are just some power guys.
That one chopped high, left field. It's going back, but it's going to stay in play. Caught by the left fielder, Justin Williams, and there's 2 away.
Yeah, good barrel there by Camden Johnson, just in the wrong place. Found Justin Williams' glove out there left.
Defensive lineup, Justin Williams in left, Brooks Wright in center, Peyton Woods in right field. Well, you've got Alex Perry at third, Connor Cuff at short, Ben Robichaux at second for the Lions, Brody Capps, like we said, at first. Blaze Priester behind the dish, Nick Toops delivering, as we see the reigning SEC Player of the Week, Brendan Brock, step into the box.
Yeah, we talked about Jackson Wills earlier. He could have had that SEC Player of the Week. He had a tear before his ejection. But as we talked in pregame, Brendan Brock took the SEC Player of the Week, and he's batting .452 right now.
Checks his swing. They're going to say he did not go, so the count goes to 1-2. Nick Toops working quick.
These top 3 guys also have a lot of speed. Brendan Brock here is 11 for 12 stolen bases.
1-2. High fly ball. That one fouled off.
Toops seems to be settled in and comfortable here, throwing strikes and just getting these hitters to swing.
It's going to be a long day at the ballpark if the Oklahoma bats get going.
And they most definitely can.
1-2 again. Swing and a miss. That time it's going to get away from Priester, so Brock is going to reach on the strikeout.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate there. It was a beautiful pitch. Priester just couldn't block it up there. And unfortunately, a runner will be at first now for the Lions. swing and a miss there, and Bishop just couldn't catch. And Brendan Brock got speed, so he got there.
Yeah, like we said, 11 of 12 on stolen base attempts. But here comes the man that the whole world is talking about, Jackson Willits, the switch hitter.
Yeah, you don't see many switch hitter nowadays.
Throw over to first.
Don't see much more switch hitters nowadays. Something I love to see, but he is in his second game back. He was on an absolute tear that Friday game against Texas A&M.
Toops delivers another strike. He is working about as quickly as you can with a pitch clock counting you down. Jackson Willits, the older brother of recent MLB first overall pick Eli Willits. Batting .259 on the year. He's got 12 runs, 15 RBI. He went 5 of 7 in the 2 games he played against the Aggies. A one from Toops. That one cut on and missed. Another strike.
Yeah, this is surprisingly Oklahoma's first away game.
They've played several neutral site games, and just this is their first away game before they head to the box.
If you discount the Globe Life Field opener, this is their first road game.
0-2 from Toops. Ground ball to short, fielded cleanly, throw, toss to second. Got him in time, so quick work for Nick Toops as we go to the bottom of the first. It's still 0-0.
No runs on no hits.
The hosting Lions stepping up to bat. You got Ben Robichaux leading things off. You've also got Justin Williams, who made the second out in left field. Connor Cuff, the shortstop, made the last out. Brody Capps batting cleanup. Lakin Polk DHing.
Yeah, you haven't seen Lakin a lot in this lineup this season so far, but seems like Bobby wanted to go with him and see if he can swing. He's a two-way player. He's our Saturday guy, and see if we can get some power hits out of him tonight.
And you got Peyton Woods playing right field, batting fifth. Alex Perry batting sixth, playing third base. Brooks Wright playing center, and Blaze Priester playing catcher. On the mound for the Sooners, it's going to be Michael Catalano, 9.35 ERA, like we mentioned. It's going to be a bullpen game for both of these teams.
Yeah, Michael Catalano is not going over 2 1/3 innings this season, so he will be out probably after the second inning. This will be his 5th start today. As a freshman, he posted a 4.76 ERA, 1 win, 1 loss, 29 Ks, and 22 1/3 innings of work.
Ben Robichaux, the leadoff hitter, batting .338, the highest average on the team, getting on base .429, slugging .554 for the highest OPS as well. He started in 19 games, had 71 at-bats. He's going to hit from the left-handed batter's box.
Yeah, Logan, don't be surprised if Robichaux shows bunt here. He's done that a lot these past few games. Different approach. Try to get these runners on quick in the first inning.
Catalano delivers. Robichaux takes ball 1. Yeah, contrary to Oklahoma, Southeastern not a big stolen base team.
No, Bobby Barbier's whole approach is home runs and power hitting. So you haven't seen a lot of stolen bases since he's came here at Southeastern. But it's still a good approach because it's worked out for him in the Southland champions last season.
10 and 13. They've won 10 of their last 13 once they started conference play. 2-0 to Robichaux. He's going to ground that one to second. Fielded clean, throw over to first in time to get him. So quick out there. Robichaux swinging at the first strike he sees.
Yep, just a routine ground ball to the second baseman.
Playing second base for the Sooners, it's going to be Kyle Branch. Connor Larkin at first. Dayton LaChance at catcher, Camden Johnson at third, Jackson Willits at shortstop, Trey Gamble in left, Jason Walk in center, Brendan Brock in right field. Nolan Stevens will be DHing, like we said. There's a pitch cut on and missed by Justin Williams.
Justin Williams, 296 on the season.
A 1 delivery from Catalano. That one outside, taken from ball.
Yeah, just missed out there by Catalano. Good frame by LaChance, but couldn't steal it from the umpire.
1-1 delivery. Williams cuts and misses again. Strike 2. Catalano would love to get out of this with a clean inning. 1-2 delivery. That one a called strike 3. Williams goes down looking.
Yeah, the last one didn't get there for the home plate umpire, but that one convinced him. A great heater that just clipped the black there.
To bat now for the Lions, Connor Cuff, the shortstop, batting .288 on the year.
Yeah, he's transferred from UL Lafayette. Done a great job so far here.
Cuff with a hot shot into left center. Going to be caught out there by Trey Gamble. So it's going to be a 1-2-3 inning for the Sooners as we go to the top of the first. Oklahoma coming up to bat. Still 0-0. Been for the pass ball after the strikeout.
Yeah, still good work. He's definitely landing that breaker, and that is definitely what these pitching coaches want to see from Nick Toops here.
We're going to have Dayton LaChance, Nolan Stevens, and Connor Larkin up to bat for the Sooners here. Just getting some warm-up pitches in. Priester's throw over to second. Like we said, we're going to have the catcher, Dayton LaChance, coming up to bat, a junior batting right-handed, .359. A lot of good averages in this lineup for the Sooners.
Yes, so much power, and you know these OPSs. The first 4 hitters are batting past 1,000. It's just impressive to see. This is a great squad that Skip Johnson has made.
Delivery from Toops high for ball 1. And it's ball 2 up behind his zone.
Toops trying to attack him up and out.
The chance hasn't offered at one yet. Here's a 2-0. Same spot, same call. It's ball 3. Here's a delivery. That one high, 4 straight balls and a walk for Dayton LaChance.
Yeah, this is something that Nick Toops has to control if the Lions want a chance here today, because these Sooners will make you pay for the free passes.
You see Nolan Stevens, the DH, taking the bat for the Sooners now. Batting .235 on the year. Getting on base, though, .350.
Yep. Seems like a story with all these Sooners.
That one low and in the other batter's box. For a guy who walks people like Nick Toops does, this is a good guy for the Sooners to send to the plate.
Absolutely.
1-0 delivery. That one in for a strike. LaChance leads off first. 1-1. Ground ball, chop foul. Toops back in the count, 1-2. Here's the delivery. Cut on foul again.
A little high breaker there from Toops. I think he's really getting a good feel for that slider sweeper today.
Yeah, lefty-lefty matchup always favors the pitcher. Almost always, I should say. 1-2. A called strike 3, and Toops gets back on track.
Yeah, he's really feeling that fastball as well, as you see there. Nice sinker right there, framed. Great again by Blaze Priester.
Now batting, number 13.
Stepping up to the plate now, Connor Larkin, the first baseman. Freshman batting .273 on the season. LaChance still leading off of first. That one a chopper to short. Fielded by the second baseman, actually. Throw over to first in time. A double play. 4-6-3 for 2 outs, and the Lions get out of this one clean again. Lions up to bat. Michael Catalano got through that in a 1-2-3 inning last time up.
Yeah, he like I said when he first got on the mound, his only bad start was against Arizona State, where he gave up 5 earned. Other than that, his other 3 starts have been pretty stellar. So
yeah, 9 earned runs throughout all of his starts, and of course up to bat, Brody Capps, the big first baseman. He's played in all 21. All 20 games for the Lions so far.
Yeah, he's leading the team in RBIs and home runs, the most important categories, and he can definitely spark these Lions into victory today with some gap doubles and home runs.
Slugging 571 on the season. Catalano does not want to miss a pitch against this guy. First pitch delivery. That one low, ball 1. Brody Capps, like we mentioned in pregame, UT Arlington transfer.
Yeah, had a good track record there as well. And transferred here to Southeastern.
Well, no, that one also outside for a ball. Can't imagine you want to pitch to this guy if you can help it.
Yeah, as I mentioned in pregame, taking over Ryan Brown's spot at first base.
2-0, that one a called strike on the outside of the plate.
Yeah, that one just snuck in there on the black. Seems like he's attacking Capps low and away here.
Infield back. Hard ground ball to first base, but it's going to be fielded cleanly and tapped at first base. Connor Larkin puts him away, so Capps goes down without much of a fight. Coming up to bat now, the DH, the two-way player, maybe the Shohei Ohtani of Hammond, Louisiana, Lakin Polk.
You know, when I'm around the clubhouse, a lot of people call him Polk Tani. This is his nickname.
Polk Tani.
Polk Tani.
That is one of the nicknames of all time, I'll tell you what.
The Saturday starter.
Takes strike 1 there from Catalano.
Now you see him in the DH spot for the Oklahoma game.
Lions wearing white on white. Catalano delivers. Polk ground ball to second again. Going to be fielded cleanly again. Throw to first in time. So 2 down. Lions have gone up and down every bat that they've faced.
Yeah, tough play there for Kyle Branch, but he gets a good read on it and throws out Lakin Polk.
Peyton Woods up to bat now, the right fielder, left-handed junior. Batting .333 on the season. And Louis has just started. This is his 12th start of the season. First pitch coming from Catalano. That one, another ground ball to first base. It's bobbled and thrown in time to get him. So 3 up, 3 down once again for the Lions, as the Sooners are going to come back up to bat. Well, it's St. Patrick's Day here in this midweek game at the Diamond. Adam, you wearing any green? You are.
I am. A little dark green.
Lions wearing green on the Hammond America jerseys. Oklahoma wearing, of course, red, as is that is their color. But they're led by Skip Johnson, a man in his 9th year as the Sooners head coach. He's just got a storied career.
Yeah, he's done a great job so far this season as well. Got a lot of leaders in the SEC, and he's looking to possibly win an SEC championship this year.
Nick Toop's still working pretty much a clean game so far, only giving up a walk, and he erased that with a double play a couple of at-bats later.
Yeah, 3rd inning of work, he's definitely making up for that South Alabama start, doing a great job landing his pitches here.
Kyle Branch, the second baseman, up to bat, looking to lay down a bunt. Can't catch the outside zone, does Toops. Branch batting just 200 on the season, trying to get back on track in this one. Started 16 games so far. This will be 17. That one in for a strike.
Yeah, back-to-back young talent from Larkin Connor, and now Kyle Branch, sophomore.
1-1 delivery. That one low for ball 2. Yeah, Connor Larkin, the freshman, Kyle Branch, the sophomore. Both, I don't want to say struggling because Connor Larkin's batting .273, but it has been a rougher beginning to the season for Kyle Branch.
Yeah, it's just, just getting used to the college level. And it's still not a bad start to the season. They're still putting up pretty impressive numbers.
Kyle Branch swung and missed on that one. He is getting on base at a 308 clip, so to be batting 200 and getting on base 308, that's still pretty good. 2-2 from Toops. That one cut on and missed. He goes down swinging, and Nick Toops has collected himself a couple of Ks so far.
Yes, doing a great job here, just landing all of his pitches, getting these hitters to swing and miss, just like that.
And we talked all about Brody Capps being the catalyst for this game, but if Nick Toops has a legacy game, like you said at the beginning of this one, it's going to be a long night for the folks from Norman.
So far, it's looking like it for Nick.
I hope you knocked on some wood there, Adam. There goes Jason Walk, the switch-hitting junior, batting .231 on the season. 9-hole hitter for the Sooners. Still getting on base, .355. That is a common theme here. Another swing and a miss. Toops is working very quickly, very efficiently so far.
Yes, and also commanding the zone, too, with nearly all of his pitches.
0-2 delivery. Ground ball. Going to be fielded by Toops himself, who's going to juck it over to first. In time to get the runner. What a play by Nick Toops.
Yep. Jason Walk is a speedy guy, but Toops got to this in time, and a great throw there.
Just wheeled around, Caps ready to field it low. Back to the top of the order for the Sooners, Trey Gamble. That one outside.
Yeah, look, and now we're back to the top with these big power guys, our 1,000 OPSs.
Yeah, 1195 for Trey Gamble. Safe to say it's not a gamble when he steps up to the plate that he's probably going to get on base, and he does get hit there. So it's going to be first base for Trey Gamble, and Camden Johnson going to take the plate now.
Yeah, just clipped him right there on the elbow.
Trying to pitch him inside. That's why we got elbow guards. If you're Nick Toops, this is where you do not want to let things start to blow up.
Well, you just got to think to yourself, you got 2 outs here. All you got to do is put the ball in play and get it to your fielders. You know, nothing big here, no doubles.
Camden Johnson in the box now for the Sooners. Batting .353 coming to this one. Currently sitting at .348. OPS 1,003.
Got 2 home runs on the year. The Sooner squad as a whole has 23. Southeastern 19.
Check over at first. No dice for Gamble. Toops delivers the 1-0, or actually he's going to go back over to first. Taking a chance, trying to get the runner. Gamble does have 9 stolen bases on 9 attempts this year.
Yeah, and it's also lefty pickoff. It definitely fools the runner a lot more than a righty pickoff. So I see the ideology here.
2 checks so far, make it 3. Still no doing. It's not like the MLB where you only get 2, and the third one is a balk if you don't get him.
Yes.
Gamble taking his lead. Man behind him is actually a better bag stealer. 17 of 18 is Johnson at the plate for stealing bases. Here's the 1-0. On cut on and miss. Priester lost sight of the ball for a second, but there won't be an advance.
Yeah, Blaze Priester also likes to bag pick a lot, so you will see that out of him.
Yeah, these top 3 guys all have 9 or more stolen bases for the Sooners, so not only do they get on base a lot, they can run.
Yeah, it seems like the plan today was to not let these guys steal bags.
2-0 delivery. Gamble is going. Throw from Priester. Not in time to get him.
Yeah, Trey Gamble got a good jump there. Just couldn't get it in time by Blaze. If the throw was online there, yeah, he's possibly out.
Just a little offline. Now Gamble at second. That was his 10th stolen base of the season.
And now we have a runner in scoring position for Toops.
That one in for a strike. Counts at 3-1 now for Camden Johnson. Lefty delivery, Toops checks the runner. In there for strike 2, and the count goes full. And at this point, you can't really worry about the runner, because if you get Camden Johnson out, the runner means nothing.
Yeah, it's all just about focusing on landing your pitches and making the hitter put the ball in play. That's all you can worry about as a pitcher.
Payoff pitch. That one low for ball 4, so it's going to be 2 on for the man of the hour, the man of the week in the SEC, Brendan Brock.
Yep, the 3-hole, 1,170 OPS, started in every game. He actually missed one. But this is Oklahoma's guy right here.
And this is not the guy you want to face with 2 runners on. We're going to have a conference on the mound. Priester and his pitcher. Coach Barbier stepping out of the dugout.
Pretty common in the midweeks for Coach Barbier to go to the bullpen, but he's going to let Toops, he's just going to talk with Toops up here and try and get him out this inning and see what happens next half.
Yeah, if Toops can't get Brock here, that'll probably be it. These young men, you want to give them as much as you can. He's a sophomore, just his second year of college ball.
Yeah, he's already.
There's the pat of confidence. You got to get the SEC Player of the Week. No pressure, kid.
Yep. He's already going past his appearances from last season. This is his 5th. He had 4 last season with a 13.50 ERA.
Now all 4 relief appearances with 4 innings pitched. So now Nick Toops versus Brendan Brock. Let's see what happens. That one outside, but it's going to be called a strike.
Yeah, a lot more trust in Nick Toops this year. Lost a few relievers from last season.
This is the nature of college ball. Toops the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Brock down 0-2.
Toops attacking this big hitter very quickly.
And if you can get Brendan Brock, that'd be a massive confidence boost. 0-2 from Toops. Runners both go, and that one low for out of the zone. It's going to be ball 1, and both runners on a double steal advance. So now it's 2 in scoring position.
Yeah, just can't happen there. Just got away from Blaze Priester and Toops.
Now base hit likely scores 2 for Brock. So the 1-2 from Toops. That one outside, and it's going to get away again, but neither runner's going to be able to advance. Good job by Blaze Priester and Toops covering the plate.
Yeah, Toops missing a spot there. Ball just got caught by Priester's glove. Still got away, but not enough for the runner to score from third.
Count runs even at 2. Brendan Brock in the plate, maybe the most feared man in this Sooners lineup. 2-2 delivery. In for strike 3. Nick Toops survives the struggle. And it's going to the bottom of the third, still knotted at 0.
Beautiful pitch here by Toops, another slider. We go to the bottom of the third.
Now with 4 in those first 3 innings.
Yeah, Alex Perry, seen some SEC play himself, coming from Tennessee, playing with Tony Vitello, who's part of the 2024 National Championship run.
The Lions do, however, have a history of giving it to the top teams in the country when they come to him. And they upset Ole Miss here at the Diamond a few years ago. They've put up a fight against LSU pretty much every time they come to the Diamond. But Oklahoma, a new surprise, probably their first time meeting in these schools' storied histories. SEC versus SLC. Michael Catalano still on the mound for the Sooners.
Yeah, it's always fun to see Southland teams go against SEC teams. Like last month was McNeese upsetting LSU at home. LSU's struggling lately, but it's always surprising to see teams in our conference taking good wins against a number 1 team. That team went on to win the World Series in 2022 is Ole Miss.
1-1 coming to Perry. Catalano probably near the end of his leash for this start. Perry going to foul that one back into the stands.
Yeah, like I said, he's not going past 2 in the 3rd inning this season so far, so I'd be surprised to see him in the top of the bottom 4th.
Oh, he is working really well in this one.
Yeah, he really is.
ERA down to 7.59. He's only thrown 15 pitches. 1-2. Perry goes down looking. Another strikeout for Catalano.
Yeah, great pitch here by Catalano. Just a beautiful slider. Gets the bottom corner here, as you see. Great frame there by LaChance. Alex Perry caught looking.
Well, now Michael Catalano, like we said, he's been working really well, so it's looking like it's going to be a new season high in innings pitched for him.
Possibly so, and like I said, the only bad start Catalano has had so far this season was the Arizona State start. Other than that, he's done great work.
Really been more of an opener this season for the Sooners. In the box now for the Lions, it's going to be Brooks Wright taking over for the injured Dane Watts, playing center field.
Yeah, Dane Watts finding himself on the injured list again after tweaking his hamstring. Brooks Wright taking over.
Batting .245 on the season. 1-1 pitch. Wright's going to punch that one foul. Yeah, if Catalano can get another out in this inning, it's a new season high. One-two pitch on the way. Set at the waist and delivers. Going to be a ground ball right to short, fielded cleanly, but it's going to get through, actually. So it's going to be a base hit for the Lions. And then, excuse me, just a little swing up the middle for Brooks Wright.
Yeah, first hit for the Lions. This one goes right up the middle. I believe hits off the glove. And Brooks Wright does have a lot of speed, so it would be tough to get him there.
Tough to see from up here. We've got a big old pole in our way.
Yeah.
Awkward positioning, but the Lions do have a base runner, so Brooks Wright on the run, maybe. He's 3 of 3 on the season on stolen bases, second most on the team behind Ben Robichaux.
Yeah, like I said, very speedy guy.
Fouled off by Blaze Priester, the catcher, redshirt senior, batting .240 on the season, .309 on base percentage, .400 slugging, .709 OPS.
Yeah, Logan, just like I said, SEC play with Alex Perry. Blaze Priester comes from LSU, having a little bit of SEC experience there, too.
That never hurts. 0-1 from Catalano. Pitch inside, called a strike. 0-2 for Priester now. Both pitchers now working around a little bit of trouble. The Lions have a hit.
Yeah, both starting staffs doing really well.
Check over to first. Throw got away for a second, but not far enough for Wright to advance. Pitch clock winding down. Catalano going to take it. Take his sweet time. Delivers in 7 seconds. That one outside for a ball. Count at 1-2 now for Priester.
Try to get Priester to chase there. Wouldn't offer.
Catalano sets and delivers the 1-2. High fly ball off the bat of Priester. It's drifting back at the wall. It's off the glove, and it's going to get down for a base hit. Runner rounding third. They're going to stop him there. It's going to get away, and it's going to... Let's see. Looking like Wright's going to stop at third base. So it's a base hit for Blaze Priester, and runners on the corners now. Michael Catalano in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, a little opposite field action here. You think for a second this is getting out. Gets off the glove of Brendan Brock.
Sun beating down hard.
Absolutely, and Brooks Wright ends up at third. Do you think it might have skipped over the fence there? But we have first and third now with the top of the lineup coming up.
Yeah, Ben Robichaux batting .338 coming into this thing. Heart of the Lions order coming up, and we're going to have a conference on the mound. Maybe we're going to get a pitching change right here for Michael Catalano.
Possibly might see it here.
Let's see.
no work in the bullpen, actually, so.
Yeah, looking like it's just going to be a quick conference on the mound like we had with Nick Toops, who got out of that jam facing Brendan Brock.
Yeah, and you can get out of this jam, too. It's a little tougher now. You got the runner on third, but a 2-ball can definitely happen. You know, just, like you said, just keep executing your pitches. He's done well so far.
Catalano would not love nothing more than the 3 numbers of a 6-4-3.
Absolutely. One of my favorite double plays that can be turned.
I'm a big fan of the 5-4-3 myself. Just clean around the horn. Ben Robichaux up to bat, lead-off batter for the Lions now. Runners on the corners, Priester leading off first. Pitch outside for a ball. Catalano sets and delivers. That one in for a strike. If you're Southeastern, Adam, what's the approach here?
Just put the ball in play, but keep it away from the infield, you know.
That sounds like a pretty good idea.
Poke it anywhere, just no double plays here.
1-1, Robichaux fights that one off for strike 2.
Get the ball in the air to your outfielders. That is the plan here. To the outfielders.
Robichaux, the highest average for the Lions so far this season. 1-2. Goes down swinging. Catalano now reaches a new high in innings pitched.
Yeah, Catalano does his job here. High heater, Robichaux chases. And that's out number 2.
Yeah, like you said, 2-away runner still on the corners. Justin Williams going to come up. Batting .292 now.
A little history note here for Justin Williams. He played for the team in 2023. And then transferred to a Division II school and then came back here for this season. He's a graduate.
Interesting note there. This is his 19th start of the season. 0-1 pitch coming from Williams. You got to cash in. That one in for a strike. It's 0-2 now.
Now Catalano has full control, seems like. He's really attacking Justin Williams here very, very quickly.
0-2 pitch coming. Catalano trying to escape the jam. That one low for a ball. Back pick. Oh, just offline. Would have gotten Blaze Priester had the throw been on the money.
Yeah, very casual throw there by Dayton LaChance. It looks like for a second you almost had Blaze Priester there at first.
And Connor Larkin did a good job of not letting that get by him. 1-2 from Catalano, trying to escape it again. Ground ball fielded at third base, throw over to first in time to get him. So Michael Catalano slips free of some trouble. We're going to go to the top of the 4th. We're still knotted at 0.
And now it's on to the next. Redshirt freshman Levi Schaefer. No appearances last year. It's his first year. 3 appearances, and no earned runs. 3 2/3 innings, 2 hits, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. Done a good job so far. Looking to continue that track record.
He's got to go up against Jackson Willits. Switch hitting cleanup man for the Sooners, excuse me. He's batting .357 coming into this thing. Schaefer, a redshirt freshman, like you said, 5'11", $190. Here's the man Willits, like we said, ejected on Friday for the bat toss. Didn't play Saturday, played Sunday. He went 5 of 7, hit a home run, and had 7 RBI in that series against A&M. And he did all that in just 2 games.
Yeah, his batter right behind him won SEC Player of the Week, but Jackson Willits.
1-0 delivery. One high. Priester couldn't hold on to it. Ball 2.
And the job here for Schaefer is, he's thrown 2 balls already, but to just get these strikes in there and get these hitters to ground out, swing, just put the ball in play.
That one in for a strike. 2-1 coming. That one swung on and punched into center field for a base hit. Willits gets on base to lead things off.
Yeah, good swing there by Jackson Willits. Just drops in the right center. No man's land. First hit for the Sooners.
Yeah, Eli Willits, like we mentioned, younger brother of Jackson Willits, already an MLB prospect, the #1 overall pick for the Nationals in the previous draft. Now it's up to LaChance, the catcher. Try to move him over. He's going to ground that one right field for a base hit. Willits is going to stop at second. So it's 2 quick hits for the Sooners.
Yeah, good piece of hitting here. Takes it the other way. Good job by Peyton Woods in right field, just grounding it and keeping that lead runner at second.
They hit that one right into the other end of the shift.
Now Levi Schaefer finds himself in trouble.
Nolan
coming
Stevens,
into the game.
Stevens, the DH, going to try to clean things up on the base path. That one low for a ball. Sooners continuing what they did at the end of the last inning. They're getting guys on base. That's really what they need right now.
Yeah, once that second round through the lineup comes, they start to see these pitches and start to get comfortable as the hitters.
That one skied high in the air, but it's going to stay in play for the center fielder. No runner's going to be able to tag Brooks Wright in center field for the Lions.
Yeah, it's the best possible outcome for Levi Schaefer there. Just a little blue fly ball to center field, keeps the runners on their bases, 1 out.
You never want to say it's an easy out or really a can of corn because the sun, especially right there in the right field gap, you can see Brooks Wright is just drenched in sunlight. Now up to bat, Connor Larkin going to take strike 1. Schaefer put the first 2 guys on with singles. About to throw his 8th pitch of the inning. Excuse me. 0-1 delivery. That one grounded up the middle, fielded cleanly, dumped to second, throw to first. In time, a double play, and Schaefer slips free of the jam this time. We're still knotted at 0.
Best possible outcome for Levi Schaefer here. Goes straight to Connor Cuff in the shift. Great turn by Robichaux. We go to the 5th.
Bottom of the 4th. Still tied at 0. The 4th, Michael Catalano working quick, working well in this one. He's been through 3 innings, haven't given up a run yet.
Yeah, we're going to see a new season high here for Catalano in innings pitched, as he is working well so far in this Lions lineup.
Yeah, he's thrown really a good number of pitches. Hasn't even crested, I don't think, 30 yet. To bat now for the Lions. Next 3 going to be Connor Cuff, the man who made the play, as so often seems to be the case in baseball. Then it's going to be Brody Capps and Lakin Polk, the DH.
Yeah, shortstop, one of the toughest positions on the diamond, and Cuff plays a really good shortstop. I mean,
already turned 2 double plays today.
Yeah.
Catalano thrown 35 pitches,
Still great work.
Looking like we're going to have a change.
We have a pitch comm error.
Pitch comm and all these new innovations in baseball are great, but sometimes sheer technical failure will get you. I mean, we've seen it with our broadcasts. Sometimes things just don't work out the way you want them to.
Yeah, you see that even in the MLB with pitch comm. These pitchers and catchers can't hear. Battery's dead. The connection issue.
I don't think
you see it a lot.
As someone who grew up with a dad who liked to work around the house, I don't think there's anything that has frustrated me more in my life than dead batteries. Catalano delivers. Hit hard, but going foul for Cuff.
Cuff really likes low pitches in the zone. So if they attack him there, that's his hot spot. He will drive it somewhere.
It's been a good baseball game here at the Diamond.
It really has. It's a little low-scoring affair. You got to love a pitching battle.
0-1. Cuff takes that for a ball. Yeah, an unexpected pitching battle from 2 guys who had near 10 ERAs to start the season.
Yeah, both really bearing down and just lowering all their stats basically tonight.
1-1. Cuff delivers right down the line. It's a fair ball. That's going to be an extra base for Connor Cuff. He's going to cruise into second. I think they're going to call that not a ground rule double, but he's in at second anyway. Right past first base goes Connor Cuff.
Yeah, Cuff, good barrel here, right in on the hands. Gets it right past first baseman. Easily a fair ball. Easily a double. Gets into their bullpen, but an easy double there for Connor Cuff.
And now you've got the man we talked about in pregame, Brody Capps. First base has always been important in baseball, but for the Lions, especially over the last couple of seasons, first base has been the threshold for which you succeed.
Yeah, absolutely. And this transfer from UT Arlington has really done a fantastic job, especially defensively, seeing him play first base. I mean, I don't think I've seen him make one error this season. He's done a great job. And offensively, he is leading in the most important categories. It's really what you want out of your first baseman or any of your hitters.
Fouled that one off for strike one. Cuff leading off a second. Catalano trying to dance out of some trouble once again. And Cap's going to line that one into right. Brock going to field it cleanly. Throw coming back in. Cuff stayed at second. So it's one away from Michael Catalano. Caps hit it hard, but hit it right to the defense.
Yeah, good piece of hitting. Hit it the other way. Catalano does his job. Gets the out.
To bat now, Lakin Polk, the DH, would love to drive in the first run. Swings and misses at the low strike.
Yeah, fooled Lakin there with changeup. Absolutely pulled the string on it.
Yeah, over in Miami at Lone Depot Park, championship game of the World Baseball Classic about to get underway. The United States taking on Venezuela. 0-1, Polk ground ball to second. It's going to advance the runner, but Polk's going to ground out.
Yeah, 2 outs here. Polk does a job.
Number 23,
Peyton Woods
See
now
if Peyton
coming to
Woods
bat.
can get this runner from third and get our first run of the game.
And that'd be one heck of a thing if the Lions could get the run home first, especially for how hot Oklahoma's been coming into this thing. I mean, 17-3 is difficult in any league. And it's looking like this might be the end for Michael Catalano, and it will be. But what a job it was. 3 2/3 for Michael Catalano, a new season high, and an admirable effort.
Yeah, possibly one of his best starts, and we're going to see a pitching change. And
It's looking like it's going to be Trent Collier coming in, the left-handed pitcher. When we come back, we're going to get back Painter on the mound for the Sooners, trying to clean things up. He's going to go up against Peyton Woods, the left-handed bat. I mean, it makes sense.
yeah, lefty-lefty matchup. He's going 6 in a third inning this season so far, 1.42 ERA, 9 Ks. Seems like he's the guy to get the job done here against the lefty bat.
Yeah, with the run on third, pickoffs at third base are a lot less common, especially in a situation like this with 2 outs.
Yeah, I think the job here for Trent Collier is just get the out.
Get Peyton Woods.
Yeah, get the out number 3.
He's taking a moment to collect himself. Peyton Woods been a key piece for the Lions the last couple of seasons. First pitch coming. In for strike one from Collier. That one grounded off the hands. No one's going to be covering first base, so the Lions are going to start off the scoring with just a weak ground ball to first.
Yeah, a mistake there by Trent Collier. Did not cover first base, and it costed them. Got in on the hands there. Trent Collier or the second baseman not covering, and Peyton Woods is going to be on first base safe.
Not an often heard phrase, a hustle single from Peyton Woods to start the scoring here at the Diamond. It's going to be Alex Perry, like we said, Tennessee transfer coming up to bat now. So that run will be charged to Catalano. The Lions have a 1-0 lead. Delivery outside, leading off of first is Peyton Woods. .1-0 delivery from Collier. Woods hits that one high in the air, but it's fouled back.
Yeah, Alex Perry has a lot of pop in his bat, and don't be surprised if he gets a hold of one here.
Yeah, Perry just batting .227 coming into this thing, but he has 3 doubles out of all of that. 1-1 pitch coming. Perry takes that for a ball. Count at 2-1 now. Lions sitting at 11-19. They've won both of their conference series 2-1. Same as Oklahoma. Perry punches that one foul again.
Yeah, Southeastern will head to Lake Charles after this matchup. And Sooners will stay here in Louisiana. They'll go to LSU.
Go to the box. You ever been to the box, Adam?
I go there every year.
Great venue.
It really is. It's a great atmosphere there.
2-2 pitch coming. Perry trying to keep things pushing. Collier sets and delivers. That one low for a ball. Count runs full, so the runner will be on the move.
Yeah, Alex Perry doing a great job of forcing a good AB here, making Trent Collier throw a lot of pitches.
Payoff pitch coming from Collier. Perry hits a high fly ball. That one trailing out of play. Way out of play. Let's pack the patty here in Hammond. Celebration of St. Patrick's Day. And let's not forget, it's Rumi's birthday, born March 17th, 1964. And he's finally graduating this semester.
Happy birthday, Rumi.
Unk is finally getting it done. So we're going to reset things, pay off that pitch once again. Perry staying alive. 3-2 on the way. High fly ball. That one's going to be lined into center field, caught by Jason Walk. But the damage has already been done. The Lions lead 1-0 as we go into the top of the 5th. Back here in Hammond, Levi Schaefer still in it. Got out of the jam in the top of the 4th. Allowed the Lions to get the first run across.
Yeah, good performance there by Levi Schaefer, getting his infield to make the play for him, play behind him. Double play by Connor Cuff, and it is 1-0 now.
Yeah, Cuff came around and scored, hit a leadoff double, advanced to third on a ground out. Peyton Woods with the uncommon hustle single to beat out the throw to first base where no one was covering the bag. And now it's Oklahoma up to bat. They haven't trailed much this season.
Oh, absolutely not. And they plan to bounce back here and get some runs themselves. Otherwise, they would be in trouble.
Coming up to bat, Kyle Branch, the second baseman, has made a few plays today already, trying to get this offense back on track. Close to halfway through this ball game. It's moving along really quickly, it feels like.
Yeah, like I said earlier, it's just some pitching battles. Great arms on the mound tonight.
Branch looked like he wanted to square around the bunt, try to get on base by any means necessary, but that one up for ball one.
Yeah, Kyle Branch K'd his last time up.
Going to ground to third that time. Perry fields clean, steps on the bag, throw over to first in time to get the runner. Didn't really need to step on the bag, but I guess if it's to set yourself, whatever works.
Yeah, whatever works, just bloop ground ball, go straight to Brody Capps at first, routine ground ball.
Now batting number 1.
One away.
Jason Walk.
Now it's Jason Walk, last man before we go up to the top of the order. Walk made the last out in center. That one high for a ball. I don't think it's lost on anyone that's a Southeastern player or fan how big of an upset this would be.
Yeah,
Looks like that one almost got the umpire.
Even if it's a close game, that one gets off Priester's glove. Showed bunt there.
Home plate umpire Chris Simmons got hit by that one. Hope he's okay. Big tough guy. We're gonna reset. He's good. Reset Chris Simmons, home plate umpire. Kobe Vadrine at first, Forrest Ladd at third. Jason Walk up to bat. Levi Schaefer on the mound. 2-0 delivery. One high again. Ball 3. Already had one free pass on the day. Walked that time. Walks.
Yeah, showing bunt twice in this AB. Schaefer just couldn't find the zone at all, and now we have a base runner in the 5th for Oklahoma.
Trey Gamble taking the plate. Not the place you want to be for Southeastern. Runner on first. They have turned a couple of double plays today, so if Levi Schaefer has anything in his back pocket, it's another 5-4-3.
Yeah, it's back to the top of the order. We'll have a visit here. See if Coach Barbier will go to the pin.
Looking like that's what's going to happen. Yes, that is exactly what's going to happen. We're going to have a pitching change once again for the Lions. We'll have that name for you when we come back. The Lions leading. Larson Fobb, the lefty, taking the mound now for the Lions. Like we said, coming into this thing, it's a bullpen game. We've already seen 5 pitchers total.
Yeah, another arm for Southeastern coming in. Larson Fobb, a local from Denham Springs High School. He's a junior. Posting a 3.86 ERA on the season so far. Only 4 2/3 innings pitched. He's given up 3 hits, 2 earned runs.
Just looking at ERA in college baseball isn't exactly the best tell for you.
It's really not because, started tonight. Mike Catalano, he had a 9.35, but that was just from the blanking out here.
Most of that was from the Arizona State.
Yeah, Arizona State game.
There you go.
Yeah. Just gave up those 8 earned, but other than that, other appearances were, just good stuff, good pitching.
Yeah, gave up the 1 run here in the opener position for the Sooners. The Lions are on their 3rd pitcher. Really, this is the beauty of college baseball. How often do you see openers in pro baseball? Hardly ever. With college baseball, just tune in on a Tuesday or a Wednesday. You got yourself an opening pitcher.
Yep.
Top of the order up to bat now, Trey Gamble. He said the Lions were going to Lake Charles. Gambling is a pretty big thing up there.
Yes.
Oh, that's a hot shot into center field. It's a long run left field, more like. Throw coming back in. Hard throw to get the runner at first base. What a play! Justin Williams coming in from left field for the double.
Justin Williams showing it off that cannon.
Oh,
what a great shot.
Goodness.
Catches the ball and just...
I didn't think there was any chance they were going to be able to get Jason Walk, but they strand the runner, and the Lions still lead 1-0 as they come up to bat in the bottom of the 5th.
Left field, my bad.
Well, I said the ball was going to center, but it went to left, so we're both good. Back up to the mound, Trent Collier for the Sooners. We're halfway through this contest, and the Lions are leading 1-0. They've stranded every base runner that the Sooners have put on. I didn't think there was going to be a chance that they got Jason Walk, pardon me. But they got him at first base. Great throw by Justin Williams.
Yeah, great defensive showing from Southeastern so far in this contest is the reason why Oklahoma is still at 0.
Brooks Wright going to lay down a bunt. Fielded clean throw to first by Collier. Going to be in time to get him.
Just tried to push a single there, a little bunt single from Brooks Wright. Tried to get it back to the top of the lineup, to the power hitter, Blaze Priester, but just went right to the pitcher there.
Yeah, Blaze Priester, 2 doubles, 2 home runs of his 12 hits, so a third of his hits have been for extra bases on the season.
The K rate is high, but he has done a much better job at taking pitches and making the pitcher come to him.
We'll call that the Kyle Schwarber archetype.
Yeah.
Swing for the fences and not really wonder what happens after that. 1-0 coming to Priester. Oh my goodness, Blaze Priester, forget the fences, that's into the trees. Blaze Priester makes it 2-0, and the Lions jump out ahead even further.
Blaze Priester gets every stitch of this ball and pimps it right over the scoreboard.
Oh me, oh my, Blaze Priester caught every bit of that baseball. And that's the kind of stuff you need if you're going to beat number 8 Oklahoma.
Yeah, 2-0 Southeastern, and the dugout is all here for it.
It would be a mammoth upset. Now, that was a mammoth home run from the catcher. I just said a Kyle Schwarber archetype. Tell me that doesn't look like something Kyle Schwarber would hit.
That was his moment right there, and he took every bit of it.
Back to the top of the order. You want to talk about a power hitter, Ben Robichaux. Now up to the bat. Let's get another look at that one. My goodness.
Drops the bat, everything.
Not quite what Jackson Willits was ejected for, but still a pretty good pimp job, as it were, for Blaze Priester.
Yep.
You'd say he caught every stitch of that one. I think he knocked every stitch off of that one. Ben Robichaux back to the top of the order for the Lions. Down 0-2 quickly. Swings and misses, and that's strike 3. Robichaux goes down.
Yeah, these Oklahoma pitchers are attacking Robichaux high. It seems like his weak point, and that's his second K of the night. These high-velocity fastballs Robichaux offers at them.
And here's the man who made the play, Justin Williams. Fourth batter of the inning.
Yeah, so far for Southeastern, defensively sound, all-around good effort.
Swings and misses at Collier's off speed. Well, the first run that scored for the Lions was a hustle single. That last one, not really quite requiring as much speed on the base path. Williams swings at the 0-1, make it 0-2.
Back-to-back off speeds from Trent Collier. Got Justin Williams swinging at him. See if he goes back to it.
Yeah, lefty-righty matchup, trying to escape the inning again. 0-2. Ground ball off the bat, fielded by the shortstop, throw to first. Gonna get him by half a step. And another run comes across for the Lions. It's 2-0 as we go to the top of the 6th. Oklahoma might be starting to ask some questions. Larson Fobb still on the mound for the Lions, trying to keep this thing where it is, 2-0.
Yeah, like I said, it's going to be an all-around effort. If Southeastern wants to hold this lead on Oklahoma, all-around defensive effort. Offense is showing up so far, and so is the defense. The pitching has done a great job so far.
Yeah, but this is going to be the real test. You've got the 2, 3, and 4 hitters for the Sooners coming up. You got Camden Johnson, Brendan Brock, Jackson Willits. If you can get through those 3, Ken Larson Fobb, it's going to be a heck of a showing.
Yeah, it is indeed a test, and we're going to see if the Southeastern defense can hold them.
You got a left-hander, a right-hander, and a switch hitter, so really 2 right-handers. Yes, 2 right-handers.
Lefty-lefty matchup here.
I want in for a strike.
Larson Fobb, a real decisive, real messy windup that can deceive a lot of hitters.
0-1. Swing and miss. 53 degrees out there at this ballpark. Low of 33 today. It's been a real cold front for the Lions. Currently, Lions pitching has ice in their veins. 0-2 on the way. Called strike 3. Fobb gets Johnson looking, and there's one away in the top of the 6th.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. See you later. Great pitching sequence from Larson Fobb there. Get the strikeout.
World Baseball Classic Championship just started. Venezuela grounded into a double play. Nolan McClain on the mound for Team USA. But Larson Fobb here, facing Brendan Brock. That one high for ball 1. Not sure how much you want to really mess around with this guy.
Yeah, just going to try and pitch around him. You know, a walk wouldn't hurt, but
That one in for a strike. Boy, Brendan Brock can really hit with the best of them, but he's been muddled today. 1-1. That one fouled back.
Larson attacking these hitters with a lot of velocity here. See if he goes off speed here.
1-2 coming from Fobb. Brock awaits. Ground ball to short, fielded cleanly. Throw over to first. In time to get the runner. Good play by Connor Cuff to retire Brendan Brock.
Yeah, tough play for a fast runner there for Connor Cuff. He gets the throw. Ball's pulled. Has to go backhand and close play, but he got him.
Yeah, by half a step, it was close. Skip Johnson not going to take the time to challenge. Now it's going to be the switch hit and cleanup man, Jackson Willits. If you want someone to get you back in a game, this is the guy. And he's going to hit that one high into the air. Brody Capps fielding it in foul territory, and it's 3 up, 3 down for Larson Fobb. Lions still lead 2-0 here at the Diamond.
Credit Union One offers everything you need to get the most out of your accounts every day. With digital banking, you can pay bills online, set up personalized budgeting tools, easily transfer money between accounts, and more. Plus, you can get paid up to 2 days sooner when you set up direct deposit. Get started at cu1.com.
This is home. It's where your people are, where your heart is. And this is home, too. Your home for local health care you can trust. North Oaks Health System, improving lives every time, every touch.
It's brutal. So slow.
Good thing we brought Jersey Mike's. Is that Danny DeVito?
Don't worry about me. This is a commercial for Jersey Mike's. And at Jersey Mike's, the subs matter most. Freshly sliced right in front of you. That's what matters here. Almost forgot. I found your ball.
It's a rock.
Where the subs matter most. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Mason Bixby on the mound now for the Sooners. Third pitcher of the day for them. Sixth pitcher of the day total between the two teams. Lions have touched up each pitcher they faced so far, scoring a run on each.
Yeah, 1 run on each pitcher. A little solo shot and a
hustle single.
Hustle single to score Brooks Wright at home.
Peyton Woods and Blaze Priest are currently holding an RBI each. Stepping up to the plate now for the Lions, going to be Connor Cuff, I believe.
Mason Bixby, right-hander, 3.18 on the year. He is 1-0 with 5 2/3 innings pitched. He's only given up 2 runs. He's going to try and keep the Sooners in it.
Things are getting tight in the Sooners dugout, I can only imagine.
Yeah, he's just going to, his job here is just to quiet down these Southeastern bats. Not that they've been too loud tonight except for the solo shot, but he's just going to try and get a quick 3 outs and get there, pass their sticks to their hitters.
Yeah, Oklahoma doing the opposite of what Southeastern is. They're fielding runners. They're just not scoring them. Southeastern had a runner on third, brought him home on the hustle single, and then Blaze Priester just exploded upon a baseball.
Yeah, runners left on base will definitely lose you a lot of ball games. You can't leave runners on base.
I mean, it's what happened to the Dominican Republic on Saturday. On
that's
Sunday.
A perfect example.
They stranded, I believe, 8 runners in scoring position. And although that strike 3 call was questionable at best, you just can't let that happen. Connor Cuff, the lefty, up to the plate now. Bixby's first pitch. Cuff with a ground ball in the hole. That's going to be a base hit for Connor Cuff, his second of the day.
Good swing here by Cuff. Just going to get on top of it. Going to get through the first and second baseman. Oh, it went off.
Hit off of the pitcher. Looked down for a second, didn't really get a chance to see that. It makes sense why there was such a big hole. So now Cuff on first base, and it's Brody Capps up to bat. Boy, what a thing with this would be for Southeastern if they could get the runner home here.
Yeah, definitely add on. Caps is the guy to do it too.
Cuff leading off a first.
Cap's been pretty quiet tonight. 0 for 2. Let's see if he can get something going.
Cap's going to ground, or excuse me, Bixby going to throw that one into the dirt. March Madness started tonight. UMBC back in the tournament for the first time since they became the first team ever to upset #1 in March Madness, really defining the madness of the month.
Well, Logan, I'm not too familiar with college basketball. I just know about McNeese and how dominant they are here in the Southland.
1-1 coming to Caps, make it 2-1. A lot of sports going on right now. You got baseball, you got basketball, you got spring football, the UFL starting soon. MLB getting underway shortly after the WBC concludes. 2-1 coming to Caps. He's going to cut and miss on that pitch.
Blew that one by him. Caps just got to bear down here and just put something in play. Just make these runners move.
Count even at 2 now. Cuff leading off a first. Big hole between first and second. Caps takes ball 3, so the count's going to run full.
Bixby's trying to find that slider there. He keeps yanking it. See if he can land one.
Payoff pitch coming from Bixby. That one low for ball 4, so it's going to be 2 on for the Lions. Cuff goes to second. Caps goes to first. His first time on bag today.
Yeah, Bixby went back to that slider there and ended up in the dirt. A great take by Brody Caps to lay off of that. And now you got trouble with runners on first and second.
Lake and Polk going to take it to the batter's box this time.
Polk is 0 for 2 today. He's a sneaky hitter, though. You never know when he can pop one over the fence.
What did you say his nickname was? Shohei Polktani?
It was Polktani.
We're going to have a pinch hitter at the designated hitter position. Going to be number 5 for the Lions. It's Giovanni Licciardi.
Yeah, Licciardi, a good year so far. Batting .279. Puts the ball in play. And that is the job here for Giovanni. No outs. He's going to show bunt.
2 runners on. Licciardi's going to sky that bunt out of play. Over the stands even. That's quite literally the opposite direction you want a bunt to go in.
I almost hit our camera guy up there.
Yeah, that's the great Jules Dormain, man in the plate, the camera behind home plate.
Heads up, Jules.
0-1, going to show bunt again is Licciardi. That time he's going to get it down, so the runners are going to advance, and Licciardi does his job.
There's routine baseball there by Giovanni. Gets the bunt down straight to the pitcher. Advances his 2 runners, 1 out. Now you got runners in scoring position.
Peyton Woods brought the first run home with, I know I keep saying it, I can only imagine how annoying it is to hear now, especially for an Oklahoma fan, the hustle single to first base. 2 in scoring position for Woods now. I'm sure he would love a little bit more power to his bat than that last one. First pitch coming from Bixby. Got to punch that one out of play.
Yeah, Peyton Woods not necessarily a fast runner, so he did have to hustle that one out to get that first run across. Nobody covered.
And that's what started the scoring for the Lions. 0-1 from Bixby. Woods that time swings, ball comes out of the glove, fouled off.
Bixby's way ahead now. He can go anywhere, anything in his arsenal.
Caps leading off second, Cuff leading off third, infield in for Peyton Woods. 0-2 delivery. Cut on and miss. Woods goes down.
Bixby with a big strikeout here to get out number 2. Goes inside on the hands of Peyton Woods. Couldn't catch up to it.
And if the Sooners want to keep this thing within reach, they got to get the out here. They can't allow one of these runs to cross. To bat now, Alex Perry. The third baseman. Takes that one for strike.
Perry looking get these runners in, just one of them at least. Add on to the Lions' lead.
Bixby the 0-1. Perry takes it for a ball. One now coming. Perry waits. Bixby sets and throws. That one cut on a big swing and a miss from Alex Perry, excuse me.
Yeah, big hack there by Alex. He said he wanted that to go somewhere.
1-2 now, trying to escape the jam. Perry cuts and fouls, staying alive.
Bixby keeps going back to that slider, trying to get Perry to swing and miss.
It would be a big missed opportunity if the Lions can't cash in here. 1-2 to Perry. Gonna ground that one foul. So he's battling.
Yeah, it goes with the fastball this time. Perry fouls it.
Bixby gonna throw his 13th pitch here. 1-2 again. Perry, hot shot into left, a fair ball. It's gonna score one. It's gonna be a foul ball, excuse us. It's gonna be a foul ball, kind of hard to see. Again, those poles are blocking our view.
Yeah. Fans erupted there for a second, but
difficult to tell sometimes.
Yeah, killed their vibe with the foul ball call.
Let's see it again.
Pulled it.
Just missed the line.
Just ended up foul.
So it's a 1-2 again. Perry had that one right and ready.
Yeah, he definitely put a good swing on it. Just
would have scored two.
Absolutely.
1-2 again. Bixby sets. Perry fights it off again. 1-2.
The chance was setting up high there, trying to get Perry to chase. He did chase. He got a foul on it, though.
One of those things where you play in MLB, the video game, you just can't get the batter to swing and miss. 1-2, runners on second and third. Perry trying to bring them both home. Delivery. That one low for a ball. Count evens out.
Now Alex Perry putting together a good at bat, laying off that slider that he swung at first couple of times.
Would be a mammoth at bat to keep this thing where it is for both sides. 2-2 coming from Bixby. Perry fouls it off again. And whatever way this at bat goes off, whoever wins it, they're going to feel real good about themselves.
Yeah, this is a battle, probably the longest at bat we've seen tonight.
2-2 from Bixby once again. Low for a ball, the count runs full.
Yeah, another great take by Alex Perry. He's trying to get him to chase that slider, as you see.
Lions players waiting to erupt in the dugout if Perry gets this one into play. 3-2, payoff pitch coming from Bixby. Sets at the waist and delivers. Perry, short chopper to third. It's going to be fielded. Throw going to be in time to get him. So Mason Bixby wins the long at bat, and the Lions stay up 2-0 as we head into the top of the seventh. Sooners need to get it. Well, still on the mound for the Lions, Larson Fobb. You got a lot of work cut out for him ahead of this thing. They still got 3 innings to go. That's 9 outs. You got to retire at least one more time through the order. It's going to be Nolan, let's see.
Dayton LaChance coming up.
Yes, the Sooners went down in order at the top of the 6th, so it's Dayton LaChance, the catcher, coming up for his third at-bat.
Southeastern staff doing a great job tonight. Fobb going 1 2/3 so far.
Uncharacteristically unoffensive performance from the Sooners.
We're going to see Dayton LaChance come up. Batting .369. OPS just dipped down to .999.
Just trying to get this thing together.
Leading off for Oklahoma, number 48, Dayton.
Well, it's baseball. There's a day for everything. We've already seen one Southland Conference upset against the SEC, but I don't think Oklahoma wants to be the second. Fobb sets and delivers. LaChance takes ball one.
Yeah, LaChance a walk and a single today. So he's actually lifted his OPS. So regard my mistake there, talking about it going down.
1-0 delivery. Fobb low for ball two.
Fobb last inning of work was commanded the zone very well. So we'll see if he comes back to that.
Swing and a miss by LaChance. A healthy hack at it.
Yeah, great heater there. Gets him the hack.
Looks like we have a defensive substitution for the Lions. It's going to be... Going to have some movement around. Robichaux moving to short. He's going to make the play that time. Throw over to first. Excuse me, just a shift in the offense. That time Connor Cuff making the play.
Yeah, another great play by Cuff. He's doing it all today, and great fielding. And Brody Capps there at first, securing it.
Been 4 up, 4 down so far for Larson Fobb. I'm sure he'd love to keep that going. ERA down to 2.84 on the season. Lefty delivers. One high and tight. Almost got Nolan Stevens, but not quite.
Flew out to center last time.
1-0, that one in for a strike. USA and Venezuela into the second inning. 2 outs in the bottom. USA, the home team in this game. 1-1 from Fobb. Hard chopper past Perry. It's going to be a base hit for Nolan Stevens.
Yeah, great piece of hitting here by Stevens. Going to take it the other way. Gets past Perry. Going to see if Oklahoma can build off of this.
Yeah, coming up to bat now. Connor Larkin grounded into a double play already today.
Yeah, don't want to see that happen again for Oklahoma.
3 double plays hit into by the Sooners. 2 on the ground, 1 on the 7-3 double play.
Yeah, I don't see that often.
Hot shot foul by Larkin. Larson to Larkin. Say that 5 times fast. I'll just say Fobb. Larson Fobb up 0-1. Delivers to Larkin. Here's the pitch. Cut on and hit into the hole by Connor Larkin. Runner going to stay at second, so it's first and second for the Sooners. They've gotten runners on base many times today.
Yeah, like I said, Oklahoma's just trying to string stuff together, and they're doing it right here with back-to-back singles against Larson Fobb.
Trying to avoid the upset and keep this red-hot start going.
Pinch hitting for the Sooners, number 11, Gerardo Prado.
Going to have a pinch hitter for the Sooners. Going to be Gerardo Prado, an outfielder coming to bat for Kyle Branch. Prado, a right-handed bat. Going to have a conference on the mound. Might get ourselves a pitching change. That's exactly what it's going to be. Coach Barbier says, I see your substitution, here's mine. We'll be right back. Runners on first and second. Lions still leading 2-0 in the top of the 7th. For the Lions, righty-righty matchup coming in for Coach Barbier.
Yeah, true freshman Logan Freshay, 4-5 on the year, 1-2, has 7 appearances. Has a very heavy fastball, so he's going to attack these Oklahoma hitters with it.
9 hits, 9 walks. He's got 8 strikeouts, giving up a triple and a homer on this season and 44 batters faced. But, I mean, the one thing Coach Barbier or any Lions fan or player wants right now is just a ground ball to the infield.
Yeah, 2-ball here for the Lions would be nice.
Already 3 hit into by the Sooners. You see the infield there for the Lions. Still Connor Cuff, Ben Robichaux, Brody Capps, Alex Perry. They're talking to each other. You know what they're saying. They're saying, keep it in front of you.
Yep. And they have so far this contest. They've done a great job defensively. You know, making sound plays when needed.
And they're going to be Geraldo Prado taking the batter's box for the Sooners, trying to just score, trying to get a run across, trying to get something going. They've got 2 on. They've had 2 on a few times today. Here's the pitch. That one low, not far enough for the runners to advance. Priester doing a good job keeping that in front of him. And that's another thing you can't afford. You cannot afford to let the runners advance on a pass ball or wild pitch.
Yeah, main job here for Blaze Priester, keep that ball in front of you. No wild pitches.
1-0 from Frechette. That one in for a strike. Well, like we said, it's cold out here in Hammond. I can't imagine Logan Frechette is worried about the temperature.
Don't think so.
1-1 delivery. Checking on the runners. Here's the pitch. And low for ball 2. Priester again doing a good job.
Yeah, good stop there by Priester. Making sure nothing gets past him and these runners stay on first and second.
Frechette checks, sets. 2-1 delivery. Prado grounds it to short. You can't be serious. Over to second, over to first. In time, another double play hit into by the Sooners, and the Lions escape the jam once again.
Prado is going to ground that one. 2 Cuff again.
Let's see. Close play at first.
Let's see if Skip Johnson wants to review this.
We're not going to review it. It's a good double play. The 4th one turned by the Lions today. I just can't believe what I'm seeing, Adam. It's still 2-0 for the Lions. Back here in Hammond, Nate Smithberg taking the mound for the Sooners. 7th inning stretch over with now. I hope you got off your seat and hope you got some feeling in your veins, because the feeling in Hammond right now is you could make some history here.
Yeah, we've seen it in the past with the Ole Miss game, the close LSU game in 2023. Just falling up short on that one. We're going to see if the Lions can do it yet again here in 2026 against the Sooners.
Going to be 8-9-1 for the Lions. Brooks Wright, Blaze Priester, and Ben Robichaux coming up to bat. And I mean, for the Sooners, if you're going to look back at this, if this score holds for the Lions, you're going to look back and wonder, how did we hit into so many double plays? Going to have a defensive substitution for the Lions. We had the pinch hitter come up last time. Going to be number 8, Uriah Walters, right-handed freshman, taking over at the bag for Kyle Branch.
And for our pitcher, Nate Smithberg, red shirt, junior. Big guy, 6'2" at 257.
Libertyville, Iowa. Big lefty coming in for the lefty, righty, and lefty batters. Brooks Wright taking him out and tried to bunt his way on last time. That one low for ball 1. I mean, if you're the Lions, I don't want to say you're content to hold this score where it is, but if you can keep it at 2-0 for the next 2 innings, you got to feel real good about your pitching staff.
Yeah, and they've done a good job so far holding these Sooners. I know the Sooners have kind of gotten unlucky today on the base pads with the double plays, but...
Well, the one you're going to look at the most is the 7-3 double play, one of the most uncommon plays in baseball.
Yeah, really fantastic play by Justin Williams to gun that runner down.
1-1 pitch coming from Smithberg. That one low and gets away from the catcher, but there's no one on the base path, so what does it matter? You know, it's St. Patrick's Day. It's the luck of the Irish. Usually. It has been not the luck of the Sooners. It has been very much the luck of the Lions.
Yeah, I guess it's all the green out here today.
Like I said, the Lions wearing green. The Sooners not quite. 2-1 pitch coming from Smithburg. Oh, swung on high and tight. They're going to say he fouled that one off for strike 2. It's one of those, oh my God, swings.
Yeah, a little look out, Hex. Sawed him off.
Smithburg nodded at 2-2. Just trying to keep this thing where it is. The delivery. Left-handed strike 3 for Smithburg. And down goes Brooks Wright.
Yeah, Smithburg just freezes Brooks here with a heater right at the knees. No arguing about that.
So now it's Blaze Priester up to bat. Hit that mammoth blast last time out.
Yeah, it was really the turning point of the game, really. No doubt home run. Gonna try and keep him quiet here.
First pitch from Smithburg. Priester takes that one for a strike.
Haven't seen much of Smithburg this season. This is his 5th appearance. 3 in the 3rd innings pitched.
21st game for both of these teams. 0-1. Priester checks his swing. 1-1. The Sooners going on to play their second conference series at the Box this weekend. Southeastern going to travel to Lake Charles to take on McNeese.
Yeah, hot Sooners team going to LSU.
Priester cuts at that one. Takes a miss.
LSU losing their series to Vanderbilt.
And did you see their game earlier this weekend? They came back all the way down and then gave up a 2-run shot in the bottom of the 9th.
Yeah, their Friday night game is a tough loss for them.
Be a heartbreaker for Oklahoma if they can't come back in this one. 1-2 from Smithburg to Priester. Ball too low.
Smithburg got ahead. He's just got to try and get Priester to swing and miss here.
Top of the order coming up for the Lions. Ben Robichaux on deck. Count even at 2. Smithburg sets, winds, delivers. Priester fouls it off.
Almost got the swing and miss there. Just gets a little bit of bat on it.
Venezuela opens the scoring in the WBC Championship. Sack fly scores Salvador Perez. It's 1-0 as they go to the bottom of the 3rd. Just gonna clean some things off, getting a new ball, making sure the equipment's all good. We talk about the pitch count, but all the gear the catcher's got to wear is in and of itself a problem.
Yeah.
2-2 coming again. Priester trying to stay alive. Sets, winds, and delivers. High fly ball from Priester again. That one's going to left center. It's carrying. It's carrying. It's off the wall. Priester can run for days. He's going to slide in, and the play's finally going to come in as Priester has himself a triple.
Well, Priester gets another piece here. Hits, almost sneaks over, hits it off the 400 sign.
Jason Walk ran into the wall trying to field that one. Just couldn't quite come up with it.
Yeah, couldn't get a good read on it. Right fielder, left fielder comes in, makes the play.
So now a runner at 3rd with 1 out. Top of the order coming up for the Lions. I think we may see what they call a suicide squeeze here.
It'd be questionable to see it. I think they're just going to let Robichaux swing it here.
Infield coming in. Priester leading off the 3rd. Smithburg trying to strand the runner. First pitch coming to Robichaux. He's going to take that one for a strike.
Don't have to be in attack mode early. Robichaux took that one. Is that the wait for your pitch?
Justin Williams, the righty, waiting on deck. 0-1 delivery. Robichaux grounds it to first. Priester's going to come home to score, maybe. Let's see. He did not. He stayed at 3rd. So ground out for Ben Robichaux. And it's going to be up to Justin Williams to try to get this run home.
Yeah, ball goes to Connor Larkin. He thinks about going home, but Priester decides not to. He steps on the bag and gets Robichaux out for out number 2.
So we're going to have a conference on the mound. We're going to see if we're going to get a pitching change here before Justin Williams comes up to bat. And that's exactly what we're going to get. Looking like it's going to be number 37 for the Sooners. It's going to be Nick Weslowski. Nick Weslowski, excuse me. When we come back, Nick Weslowski on the mound for the Sooners. Just trying to keep things where they are again.
Yeah, trying to hold that runner at third there. Nick Weslowski, right-handed pitcher, freshman. Another big guy, 6'3", 219. He's only appeared in one game against New Mexico State. Through one inning, one earned, one strikeout. So, at a 9 ERA here. That doesn't tell the story like you said, though.
Right now, he's just here to get Justin Williams.
Yes, here to do one job, just get the last out here.
Justin Williams, we've talked about it to death, through the double play from left field.
Yeah, possibly the best play of this game. Maybe the Priester homer. We don't know yet. Could be more. But definitely one of the best defensive plays for the Lions this year.
I mean, they've already had 4 double plays in this game. That in and of itself tells a story. It's been great defense for the Lions. Not so great defense for the Sooners because they couldn't stop that one run from scoring. Now Williams awaits the pitch. Going to take ball 1 outside. Righty-righty, not as much of an issue as a lefty-lefty matchup. One-0 delivery. Williams takes it for a strike.
Williams would want that pitch back. Just middle there.
1-1 on the way. That one low and outside. Maybe a little bit of an attempted deke by LaChance. Seeing if he could get Priester to lean off third a little further.
Yeah, it's a good stop there. It's a yank slider.
2-1 on the way. Williams waiting for his pitch. Going to take that for strike 2. Now Nick Weslowski, 1 out, 1 pitch away from getting out of this thing.
Yeah, Williams being a little too patient. He was being a little too picky. Could have definitely swung at that one and did some damage with it.
2-2 delivery. That one low. Count runs full. It's been a couple of really good at-bats for these Lions hitters.
Yeah, Alex Perry, a few last inning.
Didn't end up with the hit, but he would love to be avenged here by Justin Williams. Payoff pitch on the way. That one outside for ball 4. So Justin Williams gives way to Connor Cuff. And there's runners on the corners here with 2 outs.
Yeah, Weslowski comes with the heater there, just misses a little bit outside. A good eye by Justin Williams to take ball 4, and now we got first and third.
Now you lose that matchup you brought Weslowski in for. That might be the last thing you want to do as a pitcher. Especially if Connor Cuff gets on base, because then it's Brody Capps. First pitch coming. Cuff takes for a ball, mishandled by the catcher. With chance. It's 1-0.
Cuff having a good night himself tonight, a double and a single.
Turned a couple of double plays. 1-0 coming from Weslowski. Cuff turns on that one into center field, but it's going to go right to the defender, Jason Walk. And the Sooners escape the jam once again. It's still 2-0 in favor of the Lions.
In my Louisiana, sunrise means fresh seafood on the table.
My Louisiana, every meal is a celebration.
My Louisiana really makes me wonder.
Ours is fast!
With real-life swamp creatures.
In my Louisiana, music is a way of life.
My Louisiana is sheer magic, from sun up to sundown.
Till sunup again. What will your Louisiana be?
When you find your Louisiana, you feed your soul.
Credit Union One offers everything you need to get the most out of your accounts every day. With digital banking, you can pay bills online, set up personalized budgeting tools, easily transfer money between accounts, and more. Plus, you can get paid up to 2 days sooner when you set up direct deposit. Get started at cu1.com. Credit Union One Free Checking has everything you need to bank on the go. Make deposits and more with our highly rated mobile app. And get your direct deposit up to 2 days sooner with CU1 Early Pay. Open your account in minutes at creditunion1.org.
New pitcher into the game for the Lions, Tristan Todorowski.
Yeah, Todorowski, the graduate senior.
Springfield Senior High School, transfer from Snead State College.
Having a good record this year.
7th appearance of the season. 0-1 is his record. Right now in line for the loss is Michael Catalano. In line for the win, not Nick Toops, but Levi Schaefer, because of the whole 5 innings thing. Sixth pitcher of the day for the Lions. Wisłowski, the 5th pitcher for the Sooners. Waiting on deck, it's going to be Jason Walk.
Yeah, Todorowski, in his 6th appearance, only walked 1 batter, so he throws strikes. He gets him in the zone. So Coach Barbier has called him up to do his job here and just get these Sooners to put the ball in play and make the defense play behind you.
6 outs left for an upset. Excuse me. It's going to be Jason Walk going up to bat.
Leading off for the Sooners, number 1, Jason Walk.
Switch hitter batting from the left side, junior. Batting .231 coming into this thing. Pitch high for a ball.
Walked last time he was up.
Todorowski, the 1-0. That one up for a ball, too. Walk giving some information to the dugout.
Don't know exactly what the hand motion.
2-0. Walk squares up on that one, flying out to center field. It's going to stay in play, though, for Brooks Wright.
That was a scary hit there as Walk gets a good piece of it.
Well, now this is the danger zone for Todorowski. You go up to Trey Gamble and Camden Johnson. You got to get those 2 guys out.
Yeah, today they've been really quiet, though. 0 for 2, Trey Campbell.
Gamble takes a big swing and missed that one. Just feels like these guys want to hit this ball out of the park.
Yeah, the Lions pitchers have done a good job today at, keeping these big hitters quiet on the Oklahoma offense.
Hard hit, but foul. It's 0-2.
Not an easy task at all to do that.
No, definitely not. They scored 10 or more runs in every game of the series this weekend against Texas A&M. So far, they've been blank here in the pack.
Yeah, it makes you think if it's this first road game type of deal or something,
Yeah, every game they've played home or neutral site. It's their first true away game. 1-2 from Todorowski. High fly ball hit into left field, but it's going to stay in the park again. Justin Williams making the play that time, and it's 2 down for the Lions.
Yeah, Trey Gamble took that one the other way to Justin Williams, out number 2. Todorowski doing good work here, getting the easy first 2 out of the innings.
We're going to wind 4 miles south, so it's really not the wind that's affecting these fly balls. They're just not getting enough on it. Camden Johnson, the lefty, up to bat. He's going to ground out to second base. Fielded clean, throw to first. Going to be in time, and it's 3 up, 3 down for the Lions. They're 3 outs away from a monumental upset here at the Pack. Tensions are high in the Oklahoma dugout. Nick Wisłowski still just trying to keep this thing where it is for the Sooners.
Yeah, for the Southeastern lineup, we have Brody Capps. Walk last time he was up. As a team tonight, Southeastern 7 for 27. The Sooners 4 for 25. The story of tonight's really just been pitching and Defense. Absolutely, the story is defense.
Now, if this thing holds up, it's going to be a question for the Sooners of how do you not hit into that many double plays? Because 4 even in college is a lot.
Yeah, it's just a tough thing to see. You know, you're cheering on for your team, and it's just double plays.
Going to be Brody Capps, not Lakin Polk, Giovanni Lasciardi, and Peyton Woods coming up to bat. Capps takes a big swing and a miss at that. So, yes, Capps, Lasciardi, Peyton Woods, the next 3 for the Lions. 0-1 pitch coming on the way. Capps takes strike 2. Again, Adam, I don't know if content is the right word, but a 2-0 lead going into the bottom of the 9th. That's the top of the 9th. That's still a great position to be in.
Yeah, if I were them, I'd be happy with it. They're playing great defense, pitching good.
Up for a ball, but you never want to strand as many runners as you have for both of these teams, really. But for Southeastern especially, if Oklahoma can come back in this one, you're going to look at those runners stranded in scoring position.
Absolutely.
1-2. That one low for ball.
Weslowski first 2 pitches attacked. Brody Capps pretty good. He's trying to just get him to chase something here.
He knows as well as we do as he shakes off his catcher. Brody Capps can hit this baseball a mile. 2-2. Capps going to ground it too short past the defender, and Brody Capps has himself a single.
Yeah, Brody Capps, just a little soft ground ball, gets past the shortstop. As we see here, just gets past him and get his first hit of the night, and to see if the Lions hitters can do something with him.
I believe that is still Lasciardi in the box. So Capps leading off of first. I would love to add on here. Lasciardi going to lay down a bunt. Capps going to advance to second. Lasciardi not quite going to beat out the throw, but there is going to be a runner on second with 1 out now.
Yeah, it's a great sack bunt there by Giovanni Lasciardi.
Second of the day.
Yeah, second of the day, and almost was safe there. Good push bunt to the first base side.
So bring Peyton Woods up to bat, has an RBI himself. The next 2 outs would be Peyton Woods and Alex Perry, who had himself a really good at bat his last time out, albeit he did ground out. Going to have a mound visit, and it's looking like we're going to have perhaps another pitching change for the Sooners. Going to be number 18 for Oklahoma, Gavin Jones, the lefty, coming in to face Peyton Woods. It's 2-0 here. Runner in mound for Southeastern. Peyton Woods, like I said earlier, lefty, a much bigger problem than a righty-righty matchup, so we may see a pinch hitter here.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of lefties come up to the mound for Oklahoma tonight. This is Gavin Jones Jr. Also plays outfield.
White Oak, Texas, his hometown. That'll be the 6th pitcher of the day. So if we said bullpen game, I think 12 total pitchers really tells the story there. But for Southeastern, their defense has just been top-notch behind every one of them.
Yeah, Southeastern all around has just done a good job tonight. Oklahoma, can still find a way to come back here. But just the way Southeastern is pitching and playing defense is going to be tough.
Infield for the Sooners, Camden Johnson, Jackson Willits, Uriah Walters, and Connor Larkin. And it's looking like it's still going to be Peyton Woods coming up to bat. With Coach Barbier saying, I trust my guy. Go score that run, young fella.
It's a good chance, too. Runner scoring position, 1 out.
Wouldn't be the first time this has happened for either team. Southeastern just beneficial of that Blaze Priester smack in the left field. Capps leading off second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss by Woods.
Woods saw that early and was on it. Just fouled it. He really liked that pitch.
One just inside. Lefty-lefty matchup. Usually the point for a coach going to the bullpen. 0-1 delivery. That that one in for strike 2.
Comes back with the heater there and freezes up Peyton.
Alex Perry would be next up to bat, barring a double play of Oklahoma's own. Caps leading off second, the 0-2 coming from Jones. Woods puts that into play over the pitcher. It's going to be fielded by Willits. Throw to first, gets away, and a run's going to come home maybe. Let's see. Play at the plate. Not in time, and the Lions add on. It's 3-0.
Yeah, Peyton Woods is going to bloop this one to the shortstop. A good scoop there, but just couldn't make the throw. As you see here, bloop right over the pitcher, makes a good scoop. Just makes a bad throw, and the run comes home. Brody Capps close play, but gets the hand in there.
Wondering if we're going to see that one be challenged by Skip Johnson. Yeah, we're going to see a challenge here, brought to you by Challenge Construction. Blowing bubbles here at the Pat. I mean, the play at first is obviously safe. It's going to be the play at the plate.
Yeah, that's what.
See if the Lions can add on to this run. But from the live shot, it certainly looked like Brody Capps got his hand in.
Yeah, it's extremely close.
Let's see. Would need another angle. But, again, to make a point, what the umpires are looking at is not the same view that we have.
Yes, they have stationary cameras
all
at
the field.
Yeah, all around it. I think at each base. So they're seeing a much tighter angle, so they're definitely going to get, a good call on this and get another view of it.
Yeah, we're going to get a home plate view. Throw got away. Bounce right back to Connor
Slow it
Larkin.
down here. Yeah.
And that definitely looks safe to me. Let's see. He is. It's 3-0 for the Lions.
Yeah, definitely that last angle there when it slowed down, you see that hand got in right before the tag.
Yeah, good base running from Brody Capps.
Yeah, a little insurance for Southeastern.
With the way, you heard me. I said, let's see. I didn't know if Brody Capps was going to come around. He was definitely going to stay at third base.
Yeah, it was questionable. But he hustled down the line.
It's just an excellent read.
Yep.
Now it's Alex Woods with one out. Or Alex Perry, excuse me. He's going to sky that one straight up into the infield stand in play for Uriah Walters, who makes it.
Yeah, not what you want to see.
2 away in the bottom of the 8th, and the Lions are up now 3-0. Again, it's just been the defense for both of these teams. Southeastern turns into 2 double plays, and had that been the same at-bat result, if they had gotten the out, it would have still been 2-0.
Yeah, it's really just been Southeastern's game here tonight, and they've done the right things tonight, putting the ball in play and scoring these runners and playing sound defense.
You know what I mean? The last thing you want to see with runners in scoring position is Blaze Priester on deck, but they got to get through Brooks Wright first. Another lefty-lefty matchup.
Yeah, Brooks Wright hit a single earlier tonight.
0-1, now 1-1. Gavin Jones, that run more than likely unearned. But still, it's 3-0 for the Lions. It's going to be a ground ball to short. Willits this time just going to tap on the bag and get the safe play. We go to the top of the 9th. It's a time for an upset. Lions are up 3-0 here in Hammond. It's crunch time here in Hammond for the Sooners, and what better batter do you have coming up to the plate than the SEC Player of the Week, Brendan Brock?
Yeah, this is the guy you want to start out your inning, start out your rally here. 3:52 coming into the game. He's been pretty quiet tonight. These top 3 hitters have been held really quiet tonight. I've talked about that earlier.
Yeah, 0 for 3, all 3 of the top 3.
Yeah, we're going to see, they can string something here in the 9th. If not, Southeastern's going to have himself an upset.
It wouldn't be uncommon for the Pat Kennelly Diamond to see an upset. They've done it once or twice before, but this would feel like a really big one, especially after the struggle they had to start the season.
Yeah, we've seen it in the past, and, it's not uncommon for the Lions, to host the SEC opponent, upset them.
Brock takes strike 1. it's still Tristan Todorowski.
Yeah, he's really done well so far this season. So,
a flat 3. Brock gonna ground that one. Perry scoops it up. Throw over to first. In time to get him.
Another fantastic play by Alex Perry tonight. That one was hit really hard, and see here, hit really hard. Gets a good glove on it. It's just a very quick throw to Brody Capps to get a fast runner out.
One away here. Up to bat now. Jackson Willits really wants to make up for that error that allowed the third run to score in the bottom of the 8th. 1-0. Venezuela opens up a 2-0 lead on the United States in the top of the 5th in the WBC Championship. But we're worried about this game right here. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss by Willits.
Yeah, went back to the same pitch there, and Willits offered that time.
Count even at 1. Willits the switch hitter. Just trying to start a rally for the Lions, but Alex Perry may have snuffed out any possible momentum on that last play. 1-1. Willits, ground ball going foul.
Yeah, that play there by Perry was definitely a buzzkill for Oklahoma. For a second there, I thought it was getting past him as a base hit. It was scorched. But just a great sound play there by Perry. You don't want to let any type of base runners on in this situation.
Todorowski sets and delivers the 1-2. Trying to get Willits to go fishing. Blaze Priester, he likes the spot.
And like I said earlier, you know, Todorowski, only 1 walk on the year and 6 appearances. This is his 7th. So, you know, he gets the ball in the zone here.
2-2. Willits, hard ground ball fielded by Capps. Gonna take it himself, and there's 2 away here in the top of the 9th.
Just a routine ground ball there for Capps. The Lions are 1 out away from an upset.
It's going to be Dayton LaChance. The last chance for the Sooners to try to keep this thing in reach.
LaChance tonight has a single. 1 for 3.
There's a walk in the second. LaChance going to hit that one foul. It's a 1. Every defender on their toes ready for this one. What an upset this would be for the Lions. Sets and throws. LaChance takes ball 1.
Good take there by LaChance. A close pitch. Good eye there to get the count to 1-1. The job here now is just to pass the stick to the next hitter.
1-1 delivery. Ground ball fielded by Perry. Throw over to first. In time! And the Lions upset the Sooners here at the Diamond. 3-0 is the final score. Southeastern, coming off of a series win against Stephen F. Austin, comes into the pat and says, Sooners, see you later.
Yeah, another great play by Alex Perry. He's done a lot tonight. Got it there to Brody Capps, and an upset for Southeastern.
Just incredible pitching, incredible defense from the Lions today. It's 3-0, and when we come back, Sophia Daniels is going to have Blaze Priester.